going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing our fourth and final loan report of the 2022-2023 season. Today we're going to be speaking about Nahuel Bustos, Luis Fiorini, James McAtee and James Trafford. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim. And finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by GT Player. First, I want to say a big thank you to them for sending me this Manchester City limited edition chair. You can go and check out all their chairs on their website. The link is in the description. Remember, use code JSGC5 and you get 5% off all chairs on their website. So, let's crack on with this video. Let's firstly speak about Nahuel Bustos. He's out on loan in Argentina, currently at Club Atletico Talleres. I hope that's how you say their name, Talleres. He's a 24-year-old Argentinian striker. He's made 5 appearances so far in the Argentinian league with 1 goal. He's not started any games but has featured in 17% of all minutes. Now, the season hasn't been going that long in South America. He is struggling to get starts. Does seem to be a little bit of a bit part player so far. That might change. The season runs from January through to December, so there's still plenty of time to see what happens there with Nahuel Bustos. Bustos is contracted at City until 2025. Now, moving on to a little bit closer to home, Blackpool, to speak about Luis Fiorini. Now, the 20-year-old central midfielder, he started 18% of all games in the Championship with Blackpool. He's played in 14% of all minutes, assisted 1 goal and scored none. And so he's spent since August injured and has only just recently returned from a hamstring injury. So hopefully he can have a strong finish to the season and see if he can keep Blackpool in the Championship. So another bit of depth there for Blackpool's squad at the business end of the season. Luis Fiorini is contracted at City until 2026. Now, moving on, James McAtee. He joined Tommy Doyle on loan at Sheffield United, and Tommy Doyle hit the ground running, had a fantastic loan, been hampered a little bit by injuries. James McAtee, he's made 29 appearances for Sheffield United so far this season, 5 goals, 2 assists, started 39% of all games in the Championship and featured in 41% of all minutes in the Championship as well. Seems to be doing okay. He is very much a squad player and he's at a team that's second in the league, that's on the verge of potentially becoming a Premier League club once more. So it's all valuable experience in my opinion. He would benefit next season from getting some more games and some more minutes, competing more than likely at the top end of the Championship. Sheffield United may want him for their squad, and so they may want to make a move again on loan, maybe in the summer. They may even, if they go up, want to make a permanent move. We'll have to wait and see. Sheffield United's finances not in the best of states at this moment of time, so we'll see what the future does hold for James McAtee, but he's had a good loan at Sheffield United, which is good to see, and McAtee is on a contract until 2026 at Manchester City. Now, moving on to the final player that I want to speak about, and this is really interesting. It comes in the form of James Trafford, Fogden's brother. Now, he's the only loanee from Manchester City this season that's been sent out on loan and in the league has started every single game. 38 appearances for Bolton, conceded just 31 goals, and it has kept an impressive 18 clean sheets. Trafford's leading the way in the League One Golden Glove, and he is having a fantastic loan spell with Ian Everett's men at Bolton Wanderers, which just down the road from Manchester City as well. Now, firstly, Trafford, he's contracted at City until 2027, highly regarded at the club, so they will do everything possible, I reckon, to keep him at the club, and he may well even have a potential step forward into the Manchester City first team squad. That could even come this summer. We'll have to wait and see. This is a very delicate, very interesting situation that needs to be managed really well from Manchester City, because if Man City do see James Trafford as a player that in a season or two's time is going to come back to the club and he is going to compete more than likely with Ederson for that number 1 jersey at Manchester City between the sticks, then he needs to be playing on a regular basis, competing at the top end to test just how good he is. Now, he's brilliant at League One level, one of, if not the best goalkeeper in League One this season, which tells me one thing: he needs a promotion. He needs to be playing, if City are going to loan James Trafford next season, he needs to be playing at the very least, he needs to be playing at Championship level. Now, we saw something very similar last season. Gavin Bazunu, who played for Portsmouth, competed at League One level, did very well and got a permanent transfer to Southampton in the Premier League, completely bypassed the Championship, went straight to the Premier League. And I genuinely am excited about James Trafford because I think he's quality. I actually think he could compete at quite a few Premier League clubs to be a number 1 for a Premier League club. That's how good James Trafford can be. Now, is he at the level of Ederson? Is he at the level of Stefan Ortega Moreno right now? I'm not sure. He needs more development, in my opinion. He needs at least another season. But Ian Everett's already spoken about James Trafford. He said that he's not going to play for Bolton next season, and he's not going to play for Bolton because he's expecting James Trafford to be Manchester City's new number 2 next season. So potentially we could see Ortega Moreno or Ederson leave Manchester City. I highly doubt that either player is going to leave City. So the only way that Trafford could work his way into the squad is if Scott Carson leaves Manchester City or he retires, and then City need a new third choice keeper, a homegrown third choice keeper, a keeper like James Trafford. The problem is, because he's only young, he needs regular minutes, and I don't see James Trafford learning too much off sitting on the bench for the odd couple of games here and there and getting the odd minutes maybe once or twice for Manchester City in a season. He's got 38 games for Bolton Wanderers and it's worked wonders. He's doing really well. To me, needs to be competing at the top end of the Championship. So the only way, in my opinion, James Trafford stays at Bolton Wanderers next season is if Bolton Wanderers get promoted. Otherwise, they're going to need to look for a new goalkeeper. And if there's a goalkeeper that's wanted by any top Championship club, I can imagine them being interested in James Trafford. Now, what James Trafford's really good with is not only is he a good shot stopper, he's also very good with his feet. You can tell he's a proper Manchester City Academy player, really good with his feet, likes to play football. He really suits Bolton's system that they're playing under Ian Everett. They like to move the ball, pass the ball around and attack. And it suits. And James Trafford would suit Manchester City. So City, if they're going to loan Trafford out, need to find the right club for him where he is going to get regular first-team football, playing the similar style of football that Manchester City play. They've got it spot on this season with Bolton Wanderers. They need to get it spot on for next season. We'll have to wait and see if they can do that. But James Trafford, one of the most exciting players, and in my opinion, the best performer out on loan from Manchester City, and I'm going to include the likes of McAtee and Tommy Doyle on that. James Trafford, in my opinion, 10 out of 10. Couldn't have done any more out on loan and has really benefited from that. If Stefan Ortega Moreno leaves Man City in the summer, which I don't think is going to happen, but if it does, we don't need to sign a goalkeeper. Use James Trafford, because he is top quality. I wouldn't rule out Premier League interest in him. I wouldn't rule out Man City potentially selling him on a permanent basis and getting a buyback clause included in that. We did it with Gavin Bazunu. We could do the same with James Trafford. I'm excited to see what he can do. He is an exciting top prospect who has prospered this season and done incredibly well. In my opinion, this is the loan system working well. A 10 out of 10 loan. So there we go. That's been my loan reports. 4 loan reports, all available on my channel. Go and check them out. Go and see how every single Man City player that's been loaned out this season is performing. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It's past the international break very well, hasn't it? So we can move on from there now, can't we? And we can head towards a transfer update in the middle of the week, and then we'll have the build-up to the big Premier League game against Liverpool for you guys to look forward to. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships or any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up as well if you are enjoying the content. 100 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by GT Player. I'll see you guys all again very soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well, and thank you to everybody that's checked out Loan Reports 1, 2, 3 and 4. We'll be back again with our annual series next season, same time, March international break. Thanks for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.